Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So to start off with, we are going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Nice, pretty blue elephant here. So apparently today I thought it would be a good idea to try and cut my finger off apparently. And it was actually with a kitchen knife trying to cut up some lettuce for a taco salad. So I guess that'll teach my fat self to try to eat healthy, because lettuce tried to kill me today by trying to take off my little finger here on my left hand, as if I already didn't have enough problems. Please excuse the shadow. Still trying to figure all this out. And of course, I wait till it gets much later and I've lost my sunlight to get in here. The plan was to have a salad and then come and do videos when I had perfect natural light in here, and that, of course, did not happen because it is now 6:50 p.m. But anyway, so we'll get away from that. My daughter came over and brought some stuff, and we're trying our best to doctor it up without having to go to the hospital and get stitches, because Lord knows the hospital's the last place I want to be. But I cut it from here to here, in that little crease there, just right down through it. It is pretty deep, so I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'll keep you guys updated. I figured we'd try it for a day or two and just see what happens. But today's video, guys, I have actually been pulling out, as I have mentioned in earlier videos, lots of original antique and vintage ephemera and papers, documents, and all kinds of things that I have, and have been scanning them in with the plans to put them as digitals in my Etsy shop. And lo and behold, for the past, I think, 3 days, and until Wednesday, our Wi-Fi is working, but it is connecting without internet. So now I can't connect my computer, neither one of my laptops, to the internet. So I cannot get my digitals on there, which was the plan to do that today. So yeah, that's not getting done. So I'm not sure when those will be in there, but they will be coming. But anyway, in doing so and moving, and well, actually just moving, I hadn't rearranged anything because the other craft room, as well as in here in my shabby chic sewing studio, is still an absolute disaster. It's like nothing's getting done quick, that's for sure. But in doing so and pulling some stuff out, guys, it's like I have stuff that I didn't even know I had. So I guess I had gotten it. I don't believe, or I don't recall ever doing a haul video on these items. It's like I go and buy some, and then I sit them somewhere and they're in the way, and then I tuck them away, and then I completely forget about them. So this is a haul of forgotten things. I think that's what we're going to entitle this video. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So I had actually at some point, and I did not pay $7.99 for this. All this stuff came from thrift stores. But yeah, I found this sign. It says, you will never regret being kind. Make sure you guys can see that good. Isn't that beautiful? This is pink, so you know it had me at the gold and pink anyway. Yep, absolutely beautiful. So this will be going in here in my shabby chic studio somewhere. And this, I think I'm going to save for the moment, because we have to go through it. I haven't even been through it. I also picked up and found, that looks a little wobbly, but I think we might be okay there. But look at how gorgeous. It's Paris. So this is French. And this is very padded. It's very soft. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? She's big. So, yeah. And I do like the colors, even though it's that black and tan. Do like that. So let's find somewhere to put her. I didn't think about anywhere to put stuff. I will go ahead and show you this box as well. I'm going to pull you guys up, so hold on. Just so maybe if you get my legs in there, I apologize. But this little box here, look at how gorgeous. Also says Paris. Beautiful storage box. And I think I paid like $1 for it at a thrift store. And it just opens up here. Now it does have a mirror in there. Look, I have not cleaned it, but it does have a mirror in there, and then this comes out. So I don't know if it's supposed to be for makeup or jewelry or what it's supposed to be for, but I thought it was just a beautiful box. Leather handle or faux leather, I'm not sure which here, but absolutely gorgeous. So I picked her up. Sorry guys, I've got to sit back down. Worn myself out today doing nothing but worried about losing my poor finger. Okay, so then, let's see, are you guys still good way up there? Yeah, I think you need to come this way just a tad. Okay. Okay. Again, still trying to figure all this out, so I appreciate your patience. Okay, back down again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I found this right here. Yep, you got the whole thing in there. And this has cards in it, guys, but I'm actually thinking about turning this into a journal. So that just hooks right there. It's very, very pretty. This is like a scene of a city here. Not sure what that is, but very pretty. But you open it up, and it has these note cards that match. So those are going to be fun. But yeah, I was trying to think and figure out, without tearing it apart, how I could turn this into a journal. I mean, I know we can stitch a signature in here, or actually a hidden spine would look better if we did a hidden spine in here. These two are just awful thick, so I'm not sure it would really take a lot of stuff to fill that up. But that's what I'm thinking for this. But yeah, just really, really cute. There's no date on it. But just really, really cute note cards in here. Bella's over here wandering around. And then we have one of this one. And then these. So, yeah. But I mainly got this, guys, not for the cards. Although I need to start using these cards. But for this, because I thought it would make a beautiful journal. Something in neutral colors, maybe. Nothing too flashy. But yeah, that would be probably perfect for a tall skinny. Let's see how tall she is. Let's go ahead and measure her. Yeah, a little over 10.5 by 4.25. Perfect for a tall skinny journal, which I'm definitely into these days. So we'll put her there. And then I found this book, gave $1 for it. Color over the gray to bring your image to life. So it says to color over this. So I guess maybe you would paint on it, artwork by, and then it's got a place on the back. But isn't this just gorgeous? Maybe I should do it this way. Okay, let's see. Create beautiful, lifelike artwork that is uniquely yours. Select your palette, color over the areas with the heaviest gray shading using your darkest color. Color over the areas with the lightest gray shading using your palest colors. Use your medium colors to seamlessly blend light to dark. This is copyright 2016 by Nicole Stalker. But look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? Now, I don't know that I would ever color them, but what I had in mind with these would be pretty in journals. So, yeah, just gorgeous, gorgeous images in here. And the fact that you can paint it, so I don't know what kind of paper this is. But, yeah. Beautiful Nature, Nicole Stalker, Beautiful Nature. A coloring book of flowers, plants, and landscapes, in case you're interested. And again, this is 2016. $14.95 in the U.S., $17.95 in Canada. And again, I paid $1 for it. So there's the SKU, in case you could see that or not. yeah, so that is going to be fun. At some point. I am obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, so now I have the Sting. 7 Academy Awards. Okay, so this is a music sheet. And it's copyright 1974. Don't remember what I gave for it. Yeah, I do not. But anyway, so I picked that up. And let's see, I've already showed you that. That is, I found, guys, I'm terrible. I found an older Etsy order that everything is still together, and it is massive, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful papers. And that will be in a separate video. Okay, I picked up this scrapbook. I think it was $1. Now, it's only the pages. It has nothing in it, but you can tell it's vintage. But I thought these would be beautiful papers for backing tags. It kind of feels like, my honey is falling out of my chair. Get in there, honey. It kind of feels like construction paper, to be honest with you. But I thought just the color would be beautiful, and it's pretty full. You can see how this is warped. But yeah, maybe we can make our own scrapbook. I don't know what we'll do, guys, but we're going to do something. But yeah, for $1, you can't go wrong for that much backing paper, in my opinion, if you do nothing else with it. Okay, then I got this huge book. So I don't think it's you're going to be, but yeah, barely, maybe not. See the whole thing? Oh yeah, just barely. I picked up this book. Now this says Christmas Treasures. Norman Rockwell. I am obsessed with Norman Rockwell. Guys, I even have the little figurines, or some of them, that my beautiful sister Ladybug brought to me, and they are actually over in my craft room. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. This is copyright 1998. Says it's printed in Hong Kong. But I thought, if nothing else, these pages, we could still put in tall skinny, or we could do them the other way. Look at the image. Oh my gosh. This is Thomas Nast, Merry Old Santa Claus, 1880. The Granger Collection, New York. Wow, aren't these just stunning? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to tear this book up, to be honest with you. Because in my family room, in a chair, like a high back chair, I actually have a whole stack of his books. I don't know why I am obsessed, but I love Norman Rockwell. Right there. Love it. Okay. So there is that. And then we have, what else do we have? I found some really weird paper I was not familiar with. And this was also at a thrift store. But this says cross-section vellum, which I'd never seen before. I paid $1.99. That's about how much it has in it. But yeah, so it has the grid. Somebody's already started doing something. But it has the grid, but it's actually vellum. Isn't that going to be awesome in a journal? And these are pretty big pages too, guys. They are, it should tell me, oh, 11 by 17. I'm blind as a bat. And evidently it used to be Evelyn Young's. Yeah. This says 100% chiffon vellum. Well, yep. So, love that. So, that's going to be fun. Have not saw that before. So, yeah, that will be super duper fun. And then, in here, this says the Beckett collection. I think that says Beckett. And you open it up. It says the Beckett collection of flowers. Richard J. Bale, Butler Paper Company, St. Paul, Minnesota. Production notes here. But aren't these some gorgeous images? And they are like loose images. Dandelion. But yeah, so not a whole lot in there, but I thought those were just beautiful. Did also pay $1.99 for that. And this envelope could be a journal cover as well, so yeah, sure could be. Gorgeous. And get that off there. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'll do it later. Sorry. I get distracted. I get very, very distracted. Okay, guys. And the last thing that I found at the thrift store is all of this was in a packet. Not this. Was wrapped up in a packet together. There was actually 3. So I took one and condensed it in here because this paper it was in was broken. But this is actually, this is Celebrate It, Give Thanks, Regards. These are actually placemats. So if you guys remember, I have bought these placemats actually from the antique store where I now have a booth. And these vintage style paper placemats, you get 12. It was $8.95. Is actually from Monahan Papers. I believe everybody knows who they are. But they order from them, I guess, and then sell in their shop. Or Monahan Papers pays for the space. I'm not sure how that works. I did get some more of these, but that will be in a separate video. But I had already made a journal. I think it was a swan journal from a kit from Joey, Creating with Joey, that I ended up making a tall skinny journal out of one of those placemats. So when I saw these, I thought they would be perfect too, because I folded in the edges. I think I folded it in half. We'll go ahead and do that for tall skinny. Okay, so we folded it in half, and then I measured where it would be, and I tucked in the front and the back to make pockets, and we could cut this down if we want to, and then you turn it and you have a small skinny journal cover, and then you can decorate this. So I thought that would be really pretty. These colors would be pretty for fall, although I don't have any plans to do anything fall. I need to get into Christmas because the antique place, it's like an old house is what the antique store is in, is having a big holiday extravaganza on November the 9th, and I need to get ready for Christmas. So I've already pulled out all of my Christmas, and it is on a huge table that is set up in my dining room. So anyway, I bought all of these for $1.99. So that is multiple colors, covers, that you can do a lot of different things, with. Because it doesn't have to be fall. You could do a neutral. You could do a vintage journal with this. Style right here would definitely work. So let's get this back in here to protect it. Alright, so there we go. There's those. Absolutely gorgeous. There's going to be some beautiful journal covers. And last but not least, at the thrift store, I got this tin. Isn't it beautiful? It actually says Miss Stevens, so I'm assuming maybe it was... No, this says Stephen Candy Kitchens Incorporated, Chicago, 2 pounds net weight. So I guess this had candy in it. Of course, it says something else, and I can't read it. Oh, it looks like it's the ingredients of whatever candy was in here. So this was actually candy in here from Stevens, I guess is why it says Miss Stevens. But isn't this tin gorgeous? So inside this tin, guys, sewing stuff. So, again, I haven't been through it. So it looks like we have a little pair of scissors. It looks like we have, oh, okay. So, oops, I just dropped the buttons out. I have to refine the buttons. Looks like a little sewing kit to go. Little things of thread here. And then that definitely looks vintage. So we have that tomato. That's actually what I have, but it's not a vintage one. Looks like a couple of big buttons here. Some thread. These, I'm sure, are vintage. Yep, like those safety pins. There's the name. Okay, and then we have some pins here. And some more needle threaders. Try to see. And then we got a needle sticking out of here, but we have this. Ouch. I knew I was going to do that. Yep, that's definitely vintage. And then we have thread. Threads of many colors. There's one button. Stick it back in there. There may have only been one button in there, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing another black button. Was that like a thimble thingy? But yeah, so that is what, yeah, I don't see another one, so, unless it jumped out somewhere else. And then, here's, okay, this is just a little empty envelope. That would be cute in a journal. I'm going to leave it out. I'm actually going to stick it here. And then this says extra buttons. So yeah, we have a few extra buttons in there. Well, I don't know why I did that when I have a little button jar right here with my mother of pearl buttons in there. We could just add those there, and then put that up to go in a journal would be really cute. So that is what is in this vintage. Gosh, I got myself again. Goodness, Lori. It's like, stop doing that. Okay, so there we even got little bitty scissors. Okay, so that is what was in the vintage tin. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know why I took the price off. I have no idea what I paid for it. Yeah, this one I have absolutely no idea. I know it wasn't much, but I had got that. And I'll go ahead and show you these stickers and things that I got, even though they're not vintage. So I got these reduced at work, and these are actually sensory stickers, which are good for people with autism and just different, you know, things. Sensory stickers are an exciting and convenient new way to reduce fidgeting, increase focus, and help with restless energy. So I thought those were really cool. Plus, you know, the sensory part aside, because they feel a little bumpy or something, they're all the same is what they are. So we have a poppy. Let's see if there's one. Yeah, we can't see that up there. But anyway, really pretty. That says beautiful. This says worthy. So, yeah, super pretty. And the regular price, guys, was $6, and I got them for $2.10. So, some people may think that's still too much, but from $6 to $2, I'll take it all day long. And then a few things. I did go up this past Thursday to my shop to put some more stuff in my booth at the antique store, and I actually picked up these rub-ons. And these are, who are these from? These are from somebody. Decor transfers. Oh, Prima Marketing. But aren't those pretty? Very pretty foliage. So those would definitely fit on a tag. So I picked up those. And then I picked up this, and this is actually tissue paper. And I don't want to pull it out, so let me just see if I can get it close enough. So there's a little butterfly. Oops, there's a little butterfly here. And of course it is pink roses on that one. And then this is a knob transfer. So this is actually for round pull knobs for your drawers. But of course I'm not going to use them that way. I'm going to put them, see, it shows you there how to put them on the knobs. But I'm not going to be putting them on the knobs. I'm going to be putting them in my journals. So I decided to pick those up as well. Alright guys, that is going to do it for my things you forgot you had haul. I guess is what I'll name this video. So yeah, y'all pray for me that this gets better. I would also like to ask for prayers. We got word today that a very good friend of my husband's for well over 25 years and mine for almost 25 years, because that's when I met my husband's about 25 years ago. February of next year we'll be married. 22 years, I believe, on February 22nd. But our really good friend Jack just found out he has pancreatic cancer. He says he's doing good. Everything's looking good, is what the doctors are telling him. But we would, I would, my husband and I would like to ask that you all put Jack, his last name is Crum, Jack Crum, on your prayer list. That, yeah, he could beat this thing. He is 63, I believe. Absolutely amazing man, him and his wife, Kay. So if you all would please keep both of them in your prayers and pray that the Lord will take care of this. And, yeah, he will just do well with beating this pancreatic cancer. We would certainly appreciate it. So, yeah, that was another ding-ding in my day, along with trying to cut my finger off. So, it's not been great, but I'm optimistic. I'm trying to stay optimistic and all. And my friend Kim, who actually lives in South Georgia. Kim, you know who you are. I love you, girl. Thank you for being there for me every single day. You are absolutely amazing, and I love you. And thank you all for your support. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really, really appreciate your support in that way. Like this video, leave me a comment. Even if it's just an emoji, any kind of activity at all certainly helps my YouTube channel, and I would certainly appreciate that. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.